Well, everybody, I'm a little earlier than what I had planned. Make sure myself is muted. I was watching some other things earlier today. Let me turn off.
I was waiting in the chat. I was actually waiting on a video.
Yeah, I was going to go here in about 18 or 19, 11 minutes. I don't know, however long it is, and I decided to go ahead and get started a little bit earlier. Something is way off, though. Let me figure out what's going on.
That skeleton kind of green and white Alex cheek.
Yeah, I picked that up last night, I think it was.
That's the grin he got on his face when you put him in a waiting room.
Yeah. Hi, Jeff.
That's gonna have to be redone. What's happening, partner?
Alright, I think I have everything sort of, or maybe kind of. No, now Chris is a little off.
I feel a little off.
Yeah, it's a setting thing that earlier today I forgot to kind of get a mental picture of where Zoom was set at, and I was on a Zoom and I expanded it and forgot I needed to readjust it, and I think that's pretty close right there. I'm gonna go with that anyway. Let's see here. Yeah, BH Ringer says you like to schedule stream with live chat. Yeah, it's just something I'm experimenting with tonight. I wanted to see how it would go. I didn't think I would make it early. I really thought it'd be after 11. So I'm happy I'm here before the time.
Already getting Mrs. K?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Not only did I get Mrs. K, but I was able to wash off some of the sweat that I inherited today when I was planting flowers in the yard. I did not get to go play golf, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it.
You'd probably be pretty stiff and sore if you'd played golf and walked the whole course.
I would have driven it. I'm not ready to walk it. I think
Well, you said something the other night about maybe walking it.
I'm gonna walk more. I'm gonna build up to walking the whole course. BH Ringer posted a link to the new Star Trek series in the chat. It does work. I did check it out. I need to get with him to get the first episodes of that. And I'll give that a shot and see if I like it. Clocks look like they're functioning correctly. Working them old bones is good for me. Yeah. If you say so. Josh says he, and I think he meant to say hi. BH Ringer was asking for some chips. And yeah, I think we're up and running. I think we're good to go. I don't see any issues. Fish cam's a little off because I bumped into it and I sort of kind of got it back where it needs to be. So I'll work on that later as well. I saw Carrie was live tonight.
It wasn't fair.
Was it?
Now, he made a lot of talk, but he actually did do some work.
Oh, did he? Okay. Good. Yeah, I kind of took a nap. Let the weather cool down a little bit to put the flowers in the ground. It worked out pretty good. And then I forget what I had to be done for some reason. And then a buddy of mine from Vegas that I haven't spoke to since 2019, right before we moved, texted me and caught me up, and that was fun. I went and had dinner with Mrs. K, and then I came back and worked with Josh a little bit.
Yeah, we thought we could up on it.
Yeah, I kind of heard something about that.
Yeah, we had that driver. They insisted on coming at 8:05, but they never came. And I called them. They said they were here at 8:05. My phone said that they would be there at 9:01. And they never showed up, though. That ended that.
You probably want to make sure you don't get charged for that trip then.
got a little day of a note, though.
Your caregiver wasn't there to verify that they were there or whatever?
No, he didn't like one anything, but they were never there.
That's good for you. There's the professor joining us, maybe a little late. He's getting old, getting slow in his old age.
Yeah. Close my lap in springtime.
I don't think anybody else is streaming right now, are they?
Morning streaming.
Yeah, that I can't compete with her. Total different genre and total different. Can't compete. Just let it go with that. Just looked like he's busy doing something. So Chris, how you doing today?
I'm fine.
Good. Now, why did everybody just change positions? That's weird.
Well, if I go back, I want to cooperate.
Depends on how much movement you make. That's all it is movement. If you move, I mean,
Yeah.
when I'm blurred, it's not too bad.
Your virtual background even works on your aunt's computer.
You know what? I'm surprised a lot of things work on the computer. Don't even get me started. I have a list.
Well, I forgot you're at your aunt's.
Yeah, the game worked okay.
What's that, Jeff?
Well, it looked like the games you had worked okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the game streamed really good myself.
I mean, there's nothing, you aren't playing the latest and greatest game, but I mean, shit.
Right.
I mean, if them ain't gonna play Fortnite, by all means, it'll play over games and it'll bring you fine.
No, but the pinball game, there's a YouTube channel called Dave's Garage. And it's the guy who actually worked, he actually ported the pinball game to DOS years ago in Windows.
Oh, wow.
He's a retired Microsoft software engineer. He has all kinds of weird stuff on his channel, but it's a lot of it's fairly interesting. And so, if the pinball game would work on those old machines, you won't have any trouble running it on a modern machine.
Yeah.
I actually put it on my main computer at home.
I've got it on mine someplace. I don't remember where.
Well, it looked like it was playing pretty good tonight, I thought. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe one or two times when he hit the flipper, I kind of lost track of where the ball went, but it was working.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Don't fall in the water, Alex.
yeah, careful now. Careful.
We don't want to do PPR on you now.
Well, then how come I wasn't able to get it? How come we wasn't able to get it to screen before when it showed that?
That's because I was trying to do too many things at once. I have a belief that you cannot go online and you cannot stream at the same time. As long as you're not going online, that the day before and stuff like that, I couldn't have no problem streaming.
Clarify going online. What do you mean by going online?
Can't play as games that are online, as well as stream those games that are online, all at the same time on my computer.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, when he's streaming, he's online.
It doesn't have the manpower to do all of that at once.
Well, you didn't think it had the manpower to do what it did tonight either, did you?
No.
So now you've got a baseless to start with, or a baseline to start with, and you can see where it goes from there. I see Jim is joining us. I figured BH Ringer would join us. He sat there in the chat room for quite a long time.
I'm up to 53 subscribers. I sent an email to Lefty this morning, and people all over YouTube have been helping me out.
How'd you get Rescue's email?
He put it in the chat room.
Oh, okay. That's nice of
So
him.
just be patient here. They'll fix it one of these.
Yeah, I think
There's probably some software that does that automatically after.
Yeah.
Probably it looks at the average number of subscribers over a day or two or three.
Now, I did hear something earlier today on a stream I was watching that if you... I'm going to pick on Alex for a minute. Let's say I go to one of his videos and I mute my volume and I don't watch at least 5 minutes of the stream, or if it's proportional, whatever it is, say it's a 3-minute video, and I don't watch, a minute and 3/4 of it, it will assume I'm a bot and he doesn't get credit for that. Is that, anybody ever heard that?
No.
No.
I hadn't either. Because when I watch a lot of stuff that I mute because I've got other things going on, but I might have to just start turning the volume super, super low so that they get credit for the view.
Hi Jim, how are you?
Okay.
With age comes...
Oldness. I subscribe to a lot of channels where I'll maybe get a notification and watch them for 3 or 4 minutes out of 20.
Or you
And
could
then I may go back and watch the rest of it later, but hopefully they're still getting credit for it, because I am watching part of it at least.
Right.
Or you could go to the volume mixer, right click on the sound icon, and mute inside of Windows. Use the tab for Google Chrome or whatever.
Well, I don't mind turning the volume way down. That's fine. I got no problems with that. It's
You
just...
got my response to your email, Ken?
I did.
And,
I'm good with it.
okay.
I'm trying to figure out why Twidget wasn't working. There it goes. Oh, I got something to run by you guys. This was a text I got from my buddy in Vegas today. And yeah. Okay.
He woke up overdue within the last, how many hours? Last night I wasn't eating half of it.
So he sends me this text and says, I did have a laptop question. We just picked up a super nice HP Spectra times 36, 2-in-1 touchscreen, etc. Super nice, 2K plus new. Anyway, of course it's pin locked for Windows login, and when I try the built-in recovery partition, I need the recovery key, parentheses, BitLocker encryption key, I'm assuming, close parentheses. I'm guessing I need to replace the NVMe M.2 SSD and reinstall Windows that
No.
way.
No, he doesn't have to remove the NVMe.
Okay.
All he's got to do, essentially, is have a USB installation of whatever, Windows 10, Windows 11, whatever.
Okay.
It's an HP, probably an HP X360 is my guess.
That's, Spectra X.
Spectre X360,
Yeah.
okay. Basically, he puts a Windows installation, I mean, I'm assuming that he doesn't need anything on it that's already on it.
No, he got it through some lost and found thing at the airport where they auction stuff off. Is my
Okay,
assumption, or not? That's what he told me.
Okay, whatever. I'm not going to delve into any other circumstances other than how we fix this problem.
Just
First thing is that he needs to get a Windows installation thing on a USB thumb drive, sticks it in the machine, turns the machine on. When the HP logo comes up, or even before the HP logo comes up, he hits the escape key, which will give him a boot menu. Because most HPs, it's the escape key.
Okay.
Once he gets the boot menu, he just goes and he selects the USB thumb drive, and he just does a clean install of Windows, and he blows all the partitions away. And he wipes it. He doesn't have to replace the NVMe drive. BitLocker, that doesn't mean anything. Once you blow all the partitions off the drive and do a fresh clean install, all that goes away.
Okay, I just sent him that text. Well, I told him I was going to present it to the room. There's BH Ringer joining us. So, and I was not in a computer technical thinking mood at the time. I was planting flowers, so, did that make sense?
Right, but no, that's all he has to do. It's just Windows installation, media. Don't even worry about what the hell is on the laptop. Don't even worry about recovery partition on there, because number one, assuming that recovery partition is from the original factory, it's going to be updated.
Not recovery partition.
And all he's going to do is he's going to have to go through a shitload of updates.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And you don't want to do that.
Well, he said he picked that up and he got, doggone it. Now my phone's acting. Got that and another HP 360 Chromebook at an auction for $375 for the two of them. So it sounds to me like he got a pretty good deal.
He paid $375 for both?
For both, yes.
Damn.
Pick that up and a.
Yeah.
I should show up at the airport more often. I've never even heard of this before. Never even heard of this before. I should check Philly International, see if they're doing this.
He said it's through. Hang on, I'll tell you who it's through.
He did this online?
I don't know if it's online or what. It's with TNT Auctions. I'll ask him if it's online or if that's just strictly in Vegas or what.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know if it's just a Vegas thing or not. Because if that's not Vegas and that's something that's across the country, I need to look into that. Because I'm working on the 5th gen i5 laptop, which is working fine, don't get me wrong. I force-fed Windows 11 onto it, which is fine, it works. But hey, man, if I can pick up something,
Sure.
3 years old, why not?
Yeah, there's Greg Guy joining us. Hey, Greg.
I think I've heard of TNT.
Well, they say hay's for horses, but other than that, I don't know. I was just saying hello.
Hello, Wilbur.
When we think over that word, do we think that computer can do my clock as well? Or do we not want to put it?
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. You have the clock thing, which I assume is similar to what Ken has.
No, we made a clock thing for me.
Okay.
Which is similar to what I have.
Just similar to what? Okay, that's what I thought. Hello? I thought I was speaking English. Maybe I'm wrong.
Jim, you could go to TNTauction.com. That might be it.
It is an online auction, and you have stuff shipped. They have a few locations, a couple in Nevada, San Diego, and Utah, he thinks. So I'll check into TNT Auctions and see what's going on.
Is that like as in the Dynamite TNT auctions?
I guess so, because it says TNT. I'll ask him.
Yeah, I need
I
to
don't
react
know you.
because it's not TNT.
I spelled it out for him. And he says he's got to get a clean version of 10 and then a cheap key. I'll tell him, well, go to Kerry Holzman and pick up one of them gray keys.
No, he won't need a key. He will not need a key. There is a key embedded in the machine. He will not need a key.
I'm letting him know. Embedded on the motherboard?
Yeah, it's embedded in the BIOS actually, I believe.
He just has to know which version of Windows 10 come on the computer to begin with.
He won't even have to know that, Alex. He won't. Trust me, I've been down this road. He puts that
Oh
USB
yeah,
it'll detect it. It'll detect it during the install, and it'll put
I
it
know.
right where
I
it is.
forgot it detects it.
Yeah, it won't even ask him. It'll just put whatever it finds the license key for.
Good song, BH, but wrong TNT. Great song, though. He sent me a link. Naturally, he sends it to my phone, so...
That's fine.
Moron. No, it's not fine. How am I going to get this over to you guys now? I got to figure this out. Hey, Rick.
You can copy and paste it into an email and send it to me if you want.
Hey, Jeff, it would make the video in the chat.
I'll send it to you. Copy and paste it from my phone. Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, TNT auction. I put the S on it. My mistake. Okay, yeah, several in Vegas, Salt Lake City. Yeah, okay, it's apparently a West Coast thing.
That going up. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Jeez, took him long enough. All right, so I got to figure out how to copy and paste it. You know what? I know how to do this.
Okay, it's fine. I'm already there.
Okay. Well, fine. I won't do it that way.
Hey, man, even loaded up on alcohol, I'm pretty quick.
Oh, you're even quicker, huh? Hey, good job. Good video today, Rick. Well, I think it was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I'm late. I'm behind. I like the banner idea. I like that idea, and the description of the content. I thought that was really good. If you figure out how to do the banner, are you talking about just the banner that you can get standard from YouTube, or are you talking about maybe something in addition to that?
You can go to the banner and you put it at the top of your channel.
Okay, I can help with that.
Yeah, I gotta change mine too.
Oh, you can help with that too.
I gotta
Okay.
change mine too.
You don't even have one, right?
I've got a channel.
What's it called?
My name.
I found, I thought that was fictitious. I found that channel called My Name. That was good. I liked it. So he's going to join us in a little bit. Right now, his daughter's at a band recital or something, so he'll join in a little bit. And then you guys can walk him through it. He's relatively computer savvy, although he's just being hard-headed about wanting to go buy Windows 10. I said, just go to Microsoft, download it, and you'll be good.
Yeah, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Download it, put it on the thumb drive.
Yep.
Plug it in, have a nice day.
Yep.
It'll all be gone.
Alex, what is it with you and these food videos lately? Are you not eating enough, boy? Or, I mean, what's going on?
Wait a minute. By his own admission, he weighs 200 pounds. I don't think he's having a problem with eating.
No comment on that there, Mr. Professor?
I think
Oh, by the way, I think I owe putting you in the waiting room, do I not?
Yeah.
Josh, you're going to join him because you don't know what's going on.
I was about to say, I will you put Josh away.
Nah, you guys are good for a while tonight. So.
By the way, Ken, I'll do the thinning around here, and don't you forget.
That's right. Now, hold on here, Bubba Louie. Quick Straw McGraw, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Now we're showing our age again.
Quick straw. Quick straw.
Quick Straw. Yeah. Welcome back, Jeff.
Nature called.
Yeah.
It was nice to put you in the chat room, Jeff.
Interesting.
I tried to get into Kim's thing tonight early and saw the link there and decided since you were live, I'd go over to it.
Yeah, I just wanted to experiment with that. There's a part 2 to this as well. I'll try that tonight and see what happens. So let me re-blur that. You guys don't need to see my ugly background. There we go. So, did you work today, Rick?
Yeah, I did.
Little bit, long bit, hard, no rain.
About 7 hours.
Oh man.
That's like asking Rick if he worked today, like asking me if I ate today.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you've had pizza, whatever that was you were cooking last night. So, I wanted to play golf. Just bring up on how my day didn't go.
It's just a video.
I know. And I thought I was going to get to play golf. We went down to pick up Lorna's check. And she came out and she says, I got to go home and change. I'm working. And I'm like, excuse me? You're off today. No, I'm working. So needless to say, I did not get to play golf. thought about it, but then I don't have any means of doing a real good way of recording it. I'd like to at least record it so I can see how, if I did anything wrong. I'm trying to piece together something for tomorrow, but the problem with tomorrow is Doug is live at 2 o'clock. Lorna works at 2 o'clock. So, I may have to wait until after Doug is done. I'm waiting for my brother to get back to me. He mentioned something about he might want to try to play. And we'll go from there. Okay, let's not have awkward silence this early in the stream. Let's
I wish Doug posted. His schedule, his stream, at least the night before his stream instead of 2 hours before. So that we have something to talk about.
Well, we know he's going to stream every Saturday around 11 o'clock his time. We know that, right? For the most.
There's been a few times he's done it at 1 o'clock his time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 1 o'clock his time would be. Nah, I still couldn't make it.
3 o'clock for me.
Right.
4 o'clock for
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm thinking, and I may have to just wait and see how long he goes, and then go play golf if I play tomorrow at all afterwards. So, who wants a copy of the videos he sent of the background that is actually the videos? Besides Josh. Alex, you have it too, right?
Yes.
Send it to Josh then. I'll put that plug in before he says, Alex, send it to me. So anybody else would like it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
You got just a link to it, or?
Oh, it's on OneDrive. I don't know if I can send all 8 at one time. I did help the professor figure something out today. I am going to ring my own bell, by the way. Alex, would you like to explain that to them? No, Ken, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Yeah, sure you don't. Boy, you just want to really go in that waiting room. How about I give you a hint? Text alerts.
Yes. I figured out how to.
Oh, whoa, hold on.
Hey, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, really, you're as bad as your cousin over there in Pennsylvania. Who figured it out?
Ken,
Thank you. My God, you know.
I change my text message tone for individual contacts.
Yeah, you're as bad as Josh. He goes on stream night and goes, "Oh, I figured out how to do this." Excuse me. All right, I'm working on getting this out to you guys. Chat amongst yourself, or I'll start playing the crickets.
I'm fighting alone without doing little video.
Oh, and by the way, Ken, guess what your text tone is?
Well, if it's the one that you showed me earlier, it's just blip.
No, I changed it.
Okay. Is it now blip blip?
No,
Is it? Just tell me.
crickets.
Oh, people. My text tone is crickets. Seriously.
Yes.
Just one cricket?
No, that was my tablet, which it only affects my phone, not my iPad. And my iPad is on, it's at 10 o'clock, so it's on the.
So you can't get a text on your phone right now?
Yeah, I can if I go into the
If you have it, that's what I'm.
Okay, well, I'll hear the wonderful cricket sound at a later date. Let me get these emails sent out to everybody.
Don't go staying up all night, Josh, okay? It's already almost 11:30. Please, because I can hear.
Okay, so here is, let me see. HC, this says sharing. Let me see if I can right click on that. And try this. I'm going to try, this probably is not going to work, but I'm going to try it. I put the link in chat. Let me know if that works or not. In the Zoom chat. I don't think that'll work, but my fingers are crossed.
Yeah, it's in there.
Does it work though? Can you open it?
Yeah, I see them all.
Awesome. There you go. So those of you that want it, there it is. And if you don't want it, then you don't have to worry about it. Cool.
Yeah, he didn't make it so that you have to be logged into an account or read it and share it privately with us. So basically, anybody we give a link to can see them.
I haven't even tried it yet. I mean, I've had them. I've looked at some of them. A couple of them are absolutely hilarious. They really are funny.
So I set up my OBS the same way I have it set up at my house, the clock you want it to.
Well, that's good. Now, this is your aunt's working computer. This is the computer your aunt uses all the time.
Yeah.
She's okay with you doing all this?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Well,
I just told her don't go into OBS because you won't know what that keeps doing.
we're going to see Aunt Mary posting videos here pretty soon.
Huh?
Nothing. Okay, now I'm lost. How do I download this?
Click on one, do Control A, and then just right click on them, and then click on download.
Okay.
It'll download a zip file with all the.
Right click and click on down. Oh.
I just highlighted them all and clicked download and made a zip file automatically.
Hey, Doug. How you doing, Doug? Now we got to be able to get him to talk. I wonder if that's possible.
Will MP4 files?
I believe they are. I'm not sure, but I just brought that one up. I want to see what it would do. It loops, obviously, and with me being in the way, you can't see he's messing with the Pepsi.
Yes, Jeff, they are MP4 files.
Well, they'll hold audio then, won't they?
But will the audio come across the Zoom is my question. I don't know. So there's one. What we should all do, since we all have access to it, we should all pick the same one if we're going to do this. And then see how he reacts to it tomorrow. Or not. Just a thought.
If you send the same one to me,
It's in chat. It's in the Zoom chat.
yeah, I'm trying to pull that up.
I like the laptop one.
I haven't looked at that one yet. The laptop one. Laptop. All right.
What one is it?
Says laptop in the name.
The bathroom one's kind of funny. The one that says "and stool" actually is real funny. Just kind of got to get over the name. Go back to the stream here. Let me see what this one looks like. Choose virtual background. Add a video. Here we go. Open and close it. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, gives me some ideas. All right. All right. So, BH Ringer, are you with us, or are we eating, or waiting for Joshua's chips to get there? What's the deal?
Here, I'm trying to download those virtual backgrounds. I just didn't know where to work.
Oh. Maybe I will have to figure out how to send them to you.
Right click on a picture, and then from the menu, click download, and it downloads to your downloads folder.
You know, I highlighted them all, same as Jeff. Got them zipped and it said download ready.
Yeah, I highlighted them, all of them, right click, and there's a download option, and it makes a zip file of all of them.
Yeah, I got that far, but it didn't download.
Yeah, because I right click on the download, or I right click, went to download, and left click. Oh.
This is sounding like that old song back in the day. You put your left foot in, you put your right foot in. I can't think of the name of the song right now.
You shake it all about?
Yeah, I still can't think of the name of the song. Old age. Hokey Pokey?
The Hokey Pokey.
That would be it. We've determined the name of the song is the Hokey Pokey. And I don't think we're talking about something you're doing when you're going to jail in Georgia.
I can't find it. Oh,
Can't find what?
the one with him doing the Pepsi.
It if you got the backgrounds open, the one of him doing the Pepsi is on the second row in the middle. There's 8 of them total, so it would be the 5th video or the second one in the middle, however you want to look at it. Or the smarter thing to do would be just download them all and then go find it that way. I mean, right now I've got the virtual background open 1, 2, 3, 4 times, which is overkill. I should only open it once, right? Control A, download it that way. But I do things the hard way sometimes. No comments. So my graphics card's delayed a day. Won't be here until Sunday now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The streaming schedule for me this week should be tomorrow night around the same time as tonight, Sunday night around the same time as tonight. Monday she's 6 to 6, so I don't know yet, but I'm gonna guess maybe 9:30. Tuesday 9:30. Wednesday she's off.
I want it 5.
It'll be early. Thursday 6 to 6, so 9:30. Friday will be
How
Hey.
early Wednesday?
I don't know. Why? 'Cause church?
Yes.
Oh, Doug's in your background, by the way.
I have to go on Tuesday night too now.
Tuesday and Thursdays?
Since
No,
when?
Tuesday.
Since when?
They're just doing it that way.
And then Friday night will be a very short rarity for me, probably no more than a half hour.
Why go do it?
Well, that's kind of personal, don't you think?
Yeah.
Lorna and I have plans to do something Saturday morning that's going to require us to get up at the crack of somebody's dawn. And I don't want to be streaming until 2 in the morning and try to get up at the crack of dawn. I can't do that anymore. I have to get at least 3 hours of sleep. Oh wait, if I stayed up till 2, that would be 3 hours of sleep. I got to get at least 6 hours of sleep. So,
I gotta get at least 10 or 12.
yeah.
Have you not figured out yet, Josh, that none of these people on here other than us are spring chickens anymore?
Yeah.
Hey Gary,
Hello.
welcome.
Well,
Okay, or not. How was your day?
I had to play around with my earring on.
No. So that's next week's schedule as it's tentatively set right now. I will do my best to be back here for the normal 9-ish Saturday. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Or if it looks like I'm not going to make it, I may just try to load up OBS onto the laptop and see how that goes. And it's either going to kill it or work, one or the other.
I got
Rick,
my emergency taken care of today.
You got your who?
Got my emergency taken care of today.
I didn't know you had an emergency.
Ran out of
Yeah, I remember.
water. I had to go to Walmart.
Oh my.
I thought you was gonna go to Walmart last night.
I don't think Walmart's 24 hours anymore, are they?
They wasn't around here last time I checked. They was like
10 o'clock.
up until 8 or 9.
I think they may be coming back to it, but I think during the pandemic they weren't.
Yeah. I haven't heard. I know the one right up the street closes at 11 here. I have not seen any 24-hour ones. Everything shuts down about 11 around here. Even the gas stations, the 7-Eleven type deals, they shut down at 11.
And of course, I don't think they get employees, so that helps. Hurts.
Yeah.
You got one gas station here. It's called Day and Night. It stays open all night.
What about the daytime? Does it close in the daytime?
No, it stays. It's called Day and Night. It stays open all day and all night.
Gotcha. I kind of figured that, but you said it's only open at night, so.
Damn, when does the guy sleep?
Yeah, really.
While they're robbing the store.
Most of the Walmarts near me are like 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. now.
Do they still have that senior citizen hour from 6 to 7?
Most of these places quit the special senior citizen hours.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it was silly anyway, but that's just me.
How about 8 to 9, maybe?
Or in your case, Greg, 1 to 3.
Yeah, that would be better.
The Dollar General's close at like 10.
I still need to get into the Dollar General and see about that Part B Tringer was telling me about. But then I got to figure out how hard is it going to be to bring the camera out on the tripod, set it up, shoot the shot, grab the camera, put it in the cart. It just might be too much trouble.
As small of a town as we are here, we still manage to have $3 Generals.
Yeah, but that's,
You have $3 Generals in your
yeah,
town?
remember, that's one for every tooth the Arkansas person has. That was a hillbilly joke.
You can't go anywhere, without seeing one.
Well, in a town your size, I would imagine not. I mean, you've only got 5 streets, so if there's $3 Generals, it's going to be crowded. You got a Walmart?
We've only got one of those.
You got a McDonald's?
We do.
Burger King?
Yes.
Taco Bell?
Yes.
Damn, you got more than Charleston had. KFC?
No. Taco Bell is the newest addition. I wish we could get like a Popeye or KFC, but I want to. That's what we want. We got a Dairy Queen.
Is it the grill or just the Dairy Queen for ice cream?
Ranger, yeah, Ranger, whatever.
You're only, what, 4,000 people, I think you said?
Yes. And the Dairy Queen is on the bypass. So all the people that don't have coming into actual town
Yeah.
and stop at the.
Ken?
Yes.
You were talking way back when about going to something like a Myers store.
Yeah.
And is it related to this or that? And I think we came up with the conclusion it was related to a Myers in Michigan. Anyway, the reason I bring that up is it was open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, Meijer.
Meijer, yes.
Yeah. Yep, there's one of those right up the street. Well, 3 miles away, we determined. So,
Yeah.
Alex, what's the best fast food where you live? From your opinion.
Best fast food.
Not Burger King or Taco Bell, certainly.
It's no, it's not. Best fast food is Hardee's. Best restaurant we have in this town, I believe, is a family owned. It's a family owned place. They do barbecue and fish, catfish, and all the shrimp and steaks and all stuff like that.
Okay.
Jeff,
Yeah.
are you dissing Taco Bell?
Yes.
Hey, look, man, I renamed my toilet so I could run to the border.
I thought it was that here that actually named Taco Hell, I think.
Well, yes, I called it that too.
We have a Mexican village, it's called, and they won't go to Taco Bell to pay them.
you have a Hardee's, Alex?
Yes.
Man.
I haven't seen a Hardee's in at least 40 years.
We have a Hardee's here, but it's part of Big Buford or something. Anybody knows what that is?
I haven't seen a Hardee's in a while.
That's not Hardee's. That's not Hardee's. That's Rallies or Checkers.
No, I think Hardee's is now part of that someplace.
ABH?
I mean,
It's the same kind of. Their naming is the same kind of deal. Some places they're Rallies and some places they're Checkers.
It's like Hardee's and what's the other one?
Jr.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Out here in Nevada, it's Carl's Jr.
Right. Right.
In the sea where we live, it was Hardee's. And neither one of them something to write home about, in my opinion, but that's just me.
well, I wrote home about them a lot. Do not eat these if you come here.
All right.
That's
Stay
funny.
away.
But if you need baby formula, don't use it. No, you can't get it here.
Yeah, I seen last night. Again, the shortage has gone up on baby formula.
Well, they're blaming us, Michigan.
Well, there's one plant that's completely closed. Apparently, I heard something about that on NPR tonight.
Yeah, it's Heritage, Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan just can't get a break, can they, Gary?
Why would you want to break them? They're already broke.
Lost my train of thought.
This is interesting. On my calendar today, or actually yesterday's trivia fact was until they were busted in 2007, Best Buy used a secret inherit. How do we say that word? It's not internet, but it's like your own thing to trick customers who wanted to price match items in the store. The fake site looked identical to BestBuy.com, but had higher prices.
Well, they've done that. They had a computer, or what was it? Gosh, I can't remember. We had CompUSA, if you remember any of those way back.
Yeah, I remember CompUSA.
Well, what
Doing
these,
my age.
yeah, small, obviously. But Best Buy would try that. There was a kind of another Computer City, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, Circuit City.
Sir, I'll go with that one. I'm pretty sure. You're right.
The
Yeah,
Circuit
Circuit
City,
City closed.
there was also a
First time I was
CompUSA.
in Vegas, it was closed around 2007 or 8, I think.
Yeah, but anyway, they had the same part, this case or this whatever, same CPU, but they have a different, different code on it, so it didn't match. And you were like, wait, and tell me one of those CPUs, how do they have different, barcodes on them? So I think that's what Alex was saying, or reading. We're famous for that here.
And the one for today is that Bob Ross did all of his painting episodes on TV for free. And he could shoot a 13th episode in less. He could shoot a 13 episode season in less than a week, and has and his income came from selling his line of painting supplies and teaching classes.
Well, I have a question for anybody that knows this one, and I do not. How many countries and worlds is Friday the 13th a bad thing?
I give up. How many? 13?
I have no clue either.
He said he didn't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
wasn't
I misunderstood. I forgot to study. My bad.
Yeah, we were talking about it at work for a couple minutes to say nobody had a clue.
I'm going to give the room to Jim. I'd like everyone to let him speak. I would like him to. I am. You haven't figured that out yet, Jim? I know you have doubts. Anyway, Jim, I'd like you to.
I have no doubt.
Oh, well, okay then. We're on the same sheet of music. My friend in Vegas is here, and if you will walk through what you told me that I was trying to text to him, I would appreciate it so he can accomplish this. Never mind. I'm sorry. He let me down.
Okay. No.
Let me highlight you so we all know who you are.
We're making a bit of an assumption here, okay? There's a couple assumptions that have been made, okay? The first thing is that there's not a password set in the BIOS. That's number one.
Okay.
Assuming that there's no password in the BIOS, all he has to do is create a Windows 10 install on a thumb drive.
Okay.
Stick it in one of the USB ports. Turn on the laptop. As soon as he turns on the laptop, start tapping the escape key. That should give him a menu. I think it's a boot menu. I don't remember off the top of my head where it presents him with a menu. And then from there are boot options. He goes into boot options, and for the device he wants to boot from, he picks the thumb drive. That should boot from the thumb drive. It should start the Windows 10 installation. He'll go through a couple of screens. He'll get to a screen that asks him to enter a product key. He clicks on where it says, I don't have a product key. He'll eventually get to a screen where it asks you where you want to install it to, which he'll pick whatever the drive is that's existing in the machine, but he needs to delete all the partitions on that drive.
Like a clean install.
But yeah, he needs to wipe all the partitions off, so he's going to select whatever partitions and hit delete.
Right.
Select the next partition, hit delete, until there's no partitions and all he's got is just, a single space.
Right.
Okay? At that point, all he does is he clicks next. The machine has a Windows 10 key embedded in it. So it will not even ask him which version of Windows 10 he wants. It should just go through the install. At that point, when it's finished and it reboots, he'll get to the different Windows screens that it'll ask him things about. Oh, that was the other thing too. Make sure that he's not connected to a network because he wants to create a local account. But that shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
I'm trying to think if I have a video that shows it. I know that Carrie has a video that shows all the steps that he does to do a Windows 10 install. You should probably look at those videos. But basically, he's just going to wipe everything off the drive, do a clean install of Windows 10, and have a nice day. You shouldn't have to worry about it.
All right. His concern is it going to let him format the drive since it's encrypted with Windows BitLocker?
It doesn't. It won't matter. Once he deletes the partitions off the drive, it will not matter.
Okay.
Windows 11, I know you're 10, but if it has Windows 11 on it, it won't allow him to delete the BitLocker drive without the code.
Okay, well, in that case, then he would probably need to, then he would need to replace the drive. But let's make an assumption that it's not Windows 11.
Right. I don't think he knows if it's Windows 10 or Windows 11.
Well, he can't get into it anyway because he can't tell.
So
that's basically it. If he runs into problems, then we can address those problems as they go.
Sure.
But basically, it's create a thumb drive with Windows 10 installation.
Right.
Stick it in the laptop.
Right.
Turn the laptop on. escape key will present him with a menu. One of those things should be boot options. I think it's F9, but I can't remember because every freaking laptop is different, unfortunately. Lenovo's different from Dell, which is different from HP, etc., etc., etc. Everybody's got their own sequence, but for a Dell, it's escape to get to a menu, and there should be boot options, which I believe is F9. He selects the thumb drive to boot from. He'll get the splash screen for Windows 10 installation, install now, or whatever the heck it might be. He'll get to a point where he'll see all the partitions that are on the drive.
Mm-hmm.
He just starts deleting them.
Okay.
Once they're all deleted, hit the next button and it'll recreate what it needs to recreate. It'll format everything. It'll do everything. You shouldn't have to worry about it from that point on.
Okay, he just informed me that it boots to Windows login screen and wants a Face ID or a PIN to log in. So, again, I think his best bet's just to wipe it clean and fresh install. Yeah.
You just wipe it clean.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So,
Well, if it boots to the Windows
there's Tom
login
K joining us. Hey, Tom. So,
If it boots to the Windows login screen, it doesn't even that means it doesn't even have BitLocker on it.
Yeah, because I think, in order for you to boot, you have to put the passcode in, don't you?
Right, I think you're right.
right.
Yeah,
So,
okay. So it doesn't actually have BitLocker on it. It's got some pin or whatever the hell it might be. Don't worry about it.
yeah, just
Boot-
wipe
boot
it
from
clean.
you.
Yeah.
You boot from an installation drive, wipe everything out, let Windows recreate all the partitions that it needs. It'll do a clean install, and you can go from there.
What kind of computer is this?
It's an X360. It's an HP X360. I've seen them. I've had to play with them occasionally.
Let me add one thing here. I have a couple of HPs. And one of them will not let me select the boot thing after you hit F9. It should, but it doesn't. And
Let me
what I
ask you-
had to do on that system is go into the BIOS and rearrange the boot order there before I got it boot from the thumb drive.
How old is your HP?
That one was 6 years old.
Depending on the age of the X360s aren't quite that old. I think they're maybe 3-4 years old, something like that.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that particular one.
But yeah, he just wants to wipe the drive and do a clean
Sure.
install, and he'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Just wipe it clean, put that in there. Boom. RM, I got up. RM's here? Oh, he is there. Didn't see him sneak in on me. He's in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not watching the stream at the
No, I'm watching Twidget. He asked Greg what time he got up or BH. He's asking BH, but Greg answered. I'm confused. Are you guys doing the Alex Josh thing now? Greg gets answered from BH. All right, I'm going to take Jim off the spotlight. Hopefully he can get online, get that done, and get back to me before we end the stream and or the Zoom afterwards. I'd be curious to know how it goes. We're gonna.
Have any trouble.
I don't think he will either. He's computer savvy. He knows what he's doing.
Okay.
So, not like me. If it was me, we'd be no. So we're all good. Now, if I could remember how to take you off spotlight, that'd be a major
No,
miracle.
That's not entirely true, Ian. You're easy. Josh is a hard one.
It's throw people under the bus night tonight, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, wait a minute. Who is the young lad in the background, BH?
That would be me.
That would be you?
Yeah, I was about 2 years old. My mother used to bath me in the sink in the kitchen. One of those old porcelain.
Wasn't that a thing back in the day?
Yeah.
I know. I don't know. I don't know what our grandparents were thinking about. Got a damn bathtub in the bathroom. Oh, let's put him in the kitchen sink. I don't get it.
The wool hat that I have on there, that was actually something they gave the firemen. My father was a member of the fire department. And the wool hat was something they gave him to wear under the helmets in the wintertime.
Nice.
I don't have the hat anymore.
He will let us know. Hopefully, I have no clue how long we've been running, but hopefully we'll maybe extend it a little bit and see what happens. We have been up and running for An hour already? Dang on it.
Yeah, you started early. You lied.
Well, I think I put in chat. Let me go back and make sure. I said maybe sooner if possible.
Okay, well, I wasn't watching the thing.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta watch the thing. So okay, no problem. Now I got it. If I say 11, by golly, it'll be 11. Not 10:59, not 11:01, 11. That's gonna be called the gym rule from now on.
Yeah, right. So your friend Mickey's meat bag?
Yeah, he changed it a little bit. It used to be worse.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Good kid. Army veteran, Army buddy. Good kid.
Josh has started to learn some things from you, Ken.
Oh, that's scary.
He was supposed to start at 6, and I had to call him to wake him up.
No, Josh didn't learn that from me. Tonight's the first stream I've scheduled in a long time because last time I tried to schedule a stream, I couldn't start it. I had to delete it and go back and start from scratch. And I didn't almost get this one going either. I don't know what the deal is. But it's working, so we're good. And there's a second part to this. I'm going to try something tonight. I'm still baffled how Josh did what he did last night when he ended the stream, but yet when he hit start streaming in OBS, it started streaming on YouTube. That's just it's bugging me. Yeah, Jim, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. He said he ended the stream by hitting the red button and then the red end, and then he stopped the stream in OBS. Well, to teach him a few things on that with the hotkeys, we hotkeyed start and stop, and as soon as he hit 1 to start, it started streaming over YouTube.
And then Diane was like, what are you doing live at 1 o'clock in the morning?
What you should have said is that wasn't me. That was some idiot in Indianapolis that team viewered into my computer, and I have no idea what he was doing. And you'd have been fine. However, if you ever want to go to that excuse, please let me know in advance so when your aunt calls, I can go, yeah, that was me, Aunt Mary. I'm sorry.
You think that computer can do every can run the clock and that background?
Only way to find out is like you found out tonight when you went and did a stream. Put the clocks on there and see.
Streaming takes nothing. Honestly, streaming you can do on a Ryzen 3 or an i3. It's all the other stuff you got to worry about. That's where it comes into being trouble. The i5 that you have is more than adequate to handle most.
Well, he's talking about his aunt. He's talking about his old computer that's at his aunt's house. Yeah. No, he's at his aunt's right now, and he was able to live stream and play a game. He was playing Pinball Wizard or something, and then Solitaire. Yeah, Pinball 3D, Pinball
Yeah, it's
Wizard.
the old DOS Windows 95.
Oh God, that doesn't take any power at all. Come on.
So now, do you have access to the clocks where you're at? Is it in your email?
Yes, I can log into my email and grab it.
Okay, so then after we stop the stream, you can play around with it and see if you can get it to work if you want.
I'm not on the computer right now.
Oh well, obviously because you got the portrait deal flinky going on. So well, that's quick.
Yeah, I don't want her yelling at me.
What's her phone number? I'll call her and tell her to yell at you. No, I wouldn't do that. Yes, I would.
Yes, you would.
I just said,
I would.
yes, I would. Hey, Josh,
Yeah.
look to the left and tell me what that thing is over on the wall. Yes, I would. Okay, I don't see it no more.
Looked like a gigantic mosquito.
Oh.
I can log into the computer on my iPad though.
You don't have to do it tonight. I thought maybe if you were still on the computer, you can do it tomorrow, and that's fine. But okay, so you can answer your own question. You had heard from someone that computer could not play games and stream on YouTube, right?
Right.
And you found out tonight that it will play games and stream on YouTube. So now that you have that knowledge, just see if you can get the clocks to work.
Those clocks aren't going to take up a whole lot of power.
No, I don't think so either myself, but trying to
I want to
answer.
get Doug to reload in and fix my unit with that computer. I can't connect them to that computer. I never had that problem before.
Doug can fix your hearing aids?
They won't connect.
I have no clue.
Are we sure that whatever it is he's trying to connect them to has Bluetooth?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, his old system. I think he used it before he got his new system. I have no idea. That's Greek to me. That's a foreign language. The professor can't figure it out?
No.
Man. Did Doug fix it before?
No, this will be about time.
Okay.
That's why I want him to do it.
Well, I thought maybe he had done it before and that's why you wanted him to do it. Okay.
No. I want him to do it, but I want to see if he can fix it. Maybe he knows something that I don't know.
Let's hope so.
Well, you have an app that connects your hearing aids to
No.
computers or iPads.
No, I just go into the Bluetooth settings.
Oh, they're Bluetooth hearing aid?
Yeah.
That ought to be doable, I would think.
Well,
But you just have to get two Bluetooth things to talk to each other. The problem with some of those is you set up one and it only lasts for so long. You have a limited time to get the other one to send out its
The
signal.
audio, they connect, but the audio is still coming through the speakers with it hooked up on the computer. And what it should be doing is it should be coming through the hearing aids when the hearing aids are connected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
so you're hearing it in both your Bluetooth hearing aids and the audio speaker on the monitor?
No.
No.
No, he's getting the speakers and not the hearing aid.
Oh, okay. But it shows that they are connected.
Right.
Okay.
Depends on the age of both of those things. I have difficulty with my Android phone connecting to the Bluetooth in my 2014 truck. And it will do fine for phone calls, but you have to fiddle with things to get it to do multimedia stuff.
I can do it on my laptop that I gave my wife.
Okay.
I can do it on my new build.
Okay. I got a quick question. Were you ever able to connect your hearing aids to your old PC at the group home?
Yeah.
Okay, so what has changed between that location and this location?
I have no idea. Maybe the fact that I put Windows 10 on it, I don't know.
What were you wanting on it at the group home?
Windows 11.
I think if Windows 11 would run it, wouldn't Windows 10 run it?
You would think.
Yeah, I mean, or it should be backwards compatible, right? And I know you don't want to put Windows 11 back on it. I don't know. That's a question for Gary, maybe.
If Windows 11 did it, Windows 10 should do it.
Okay. I thank you.
If it used to do it, it should still do it. There are different Bluetooth.
Right.
Well, I used to run a mile in about 3.5 minutes, but that ain't happening. So, I mean, used to. Hey Jeff, check your messages.
That's why I'm wondering.
Okay.
I ran a mile in 3.5 last week.
Yeah, you're my hero, Greg. I got to talk you into doing that marathon. I'm thinking maybe you should do it in about an hour and a half, hour 45 maybe.
That's why I'm wondering if
Look at him, he's like,
Hour and 15.
there you go.
So the reason why I got off the computer is because she can do that in the other room.
Well, I don't want you to try anything tonight. She's already come in and yelled at you once. You don't want her to come back in.
What'd she say?
I mean, don't push it. You know, next thing you know, she's not going to yell at you. She's just going to reach in and yank the cord out of the wall, and everything's going to go blank.
Yeah.
Anybody ever do that with their kids? No?
Yank their hair? Yeah.
When they were playing their games and it was 2 o'clock in the morning, you got school in the morning, I'll be fine. Yank.
My kids would yank back.
Yeah, I think mine did too a couple times. Pretty sure they did. So, Jeff, what was your temperature today since you had a record low yesterday or the day before?
We were in the 80s today.
Okay, bounce back then.
Supposed to hit 100 this weekend.
You can keep it. That's fine. Just leave it out
We
there.
have to export it to Indiana.
No. Nope. BH, what was your weather like today? Snow?
Yeah, no. It was very nice today.
Whoa, who answered no for him? Was that him?
You see what Channel 8 says for tomorrow.
BIOS and boot hotkey. Guess I have to get that to see what the rest of that is. Oh, PDF. Okay.
I sent that to you before, Keith.
Yeah, I've got that. That's a good thing to have. I highly recommend everyone get that. It's a good thing to have.
Yeah, did you open the club yet?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I said it. I posted a comment on your live thing today about it.
Yeah, I don't think it made the live chat available yet.
I think my Twidget's got a mind of its own. It just went back to a comment that was made a long time ago, like 11:37, so over a half hour ago nearly, and it just started on its own. Now I go down and click another one, and that same comment comes back. There we go. Finally the new one shows up. Must be an awful big delay tonight again. And here we go. Issues are happening.
That video would get more views than that. It only has 15 views.
Which video is that?
Pinball one.
Hey, if it gets a view, that's more than what you started with, right?
Yeah, it has 15. 15.
Well, I'm about to get my recognition from Mr. Ryman out of Las Vegas. My ping is 5. Oh, we're in the 9s. 914 and a half down. Look at him. He's in shock. Maybe he can't hear. Hey, Jeff.
He's muted.
I know he's muted. 938 up.
What were you saying? I was watching the weather forecast on YouTube.
I said I'm about to get my nightly recognition from Mr. Ryman. My ping is 5, my download is 914.56, and my upload is 938.5. Thank you.
Or
Yeah, or blur out the screen. Yeah. So I don't understand why the delay is so bad. That's maybe on YouTube's end. Sure, let's blame it on YouTube.
of course.
I don't know. I do not know. Rick, did you repair that Ethernet cord, or did you toss it, or what did you do with that?
No, I'll probably use it as a spare around here. It's got some life left in it, but I just gotta be careful with it.
Yeah. Was that someone's office you were sitting in? Or your office?
That's my living room.
That's nice. I like that desk.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those that bought it, and it was in, came in a desk, and there came in a box, and it took me a day and a half to put it together.
Yeah, I was never good at putting furniture together. Come to think of it, I'm not much good at putting anything together. Bicycles, furniture.
Ken.
Yes.
97 tomorrow, 100 on Sunday.
Ooh, man. Oh, my goodness. That's warm.
We were 60 today.
88. Oh, tomorrow we're supposed to be 85 with a 70% chance of rain, so I might not get to play golf anyway. Sunday is sunny and 88, and then we drop back into the low 70s next week. That's
Maybe the day to play golf. You can exercise and not sweat like hell.
yeah. Well, I actually flirted with the idea, since my mom wants to go, is getting her to go and then trying to teach her how to run the camera on the phone. And then I thought, yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's not going to work. So, I'll get it figured out. Just get her out on a course will be good. I need to do it when my sister's out of town though, because she'll just like throw a little fit and say, "No, Mom can't do that." Gotta let her try, you know. It's not like we're gonna sit in the cart, let her walk up to the tee, and not be standing right there just in case she loses her balance when she swings the club. We're not that dumb. At least I don't think we
Or
are.
if she gets out there and she just wants to watch from the cart.
She's done that. She has done that before. Back when she was in her 70s, she's actually gone and watched me, my brother, and my two sons play, and she said she enjoyed it.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah. So she used to be a hell of a
She
good.
just wants to go and sit in the cart. Hey, more power to her.
Exactly. Well, in the hot weather though, I don't want to take her out there.
Well, no, but if it's the 70s next week.
Yeah, it's going to be comfortable. Going to be comfortable. Greg, that's too early. You feel okay, Greg? I mean, you got up early. Day go all right?
Yeah, I'm good for another 3 or 4 hours.
I kind of like this 2 to 10 now. I mean, I like the 6 to 6. I'm seriously politicking for her to go 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. That would be just a dream. I could stream every night, 8 my time, including Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays or whatever. And they just have to catch up.
I don't know this place she's working will ever be that consistent from what you're saying, though.
You go to a new place?
Yeah. I doubt it. They've got 4 of them, the two on 6A and 6B and the 2 on 6B to 6A that are on board with it. They just can't get anybody else to do it.
Now, is your sister-in-law still working there?
Oh, yeah. Well, she put her notice in, but I think it's more a money grab play than anything. I really do. Because I asked her, I said, if they offer you more money, are you sticking around? And she said, well, duh. So, you know, I get her frustration. She makes a schedule and someone comes along and changes it, and there's no coordination on it.
When you know what you are, we just have to find your price.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's just very true. Like I said, Monday she could have worked from 10 a.m. to 6 a.m. if I didn't have my doctor's appointment. So, and today she goes to pick up her check and she comes out and has to go back. And she was scheduled. I had golf all lined up. It was it was there, and I got thrown that curveball. So, and it happens. It happens. And we've already told him, don't call next weekend. We're not answering the phone. At least that's the plan right now.
Do you think my subscribers are going to go up anymore, or do you think I'll be stuck at 53?
Don't know, and I wouldn't worry about it. You've got the required 50. Now you need to let YouTube do its thing, whether it's being done by a person or the AI. My money's on the AI. When you get to stream from the phone, then you're happy. If it goes up, good. If it goes down, good.
Well, how did those other people have such big ones, you know, with a million subscribers?
Well, they've been doing it for, what, 10, 13, 15, 20 years?
Well, so it goes up the longer you do it.
I don't know. I got a funny feeling I can be doing this in 5 years and I'm still going to be under 500 subscribers.
Yeah, I got that same feeling. I mean, I've been at it, let's see, what's it, it's May now? I've been putting up at least computer-related videos for roughly about a year and a half. I'm sitting at around 320. There are other people who've been on it for 2 years and they've hit 50K. But I'm not putting out nearly the output that they are.
Sure. And Rick had the right thought process that he needs to find what his niche is going to be or what his content's going to be. And I 100% agree with that. I said that in the beginning for a long, long time, and then I finally said, can't think of anything, we'll just get together and talk. So that's what we do. You know?
Yeah.
I do an occasional DaVinci Resolve. I do an occasional OBS. I've got a couple things up my sleeve I'm working on. But other than that, this is it.
Yeah, I have not found that spark yet.
Sure. Yeah. And even if you find the spark, it might be the spark for you, and that might not interest anybody else.
There you go.
So, you have to do with what you're comfortable and what you like doing, and you'll be fine.
I'm comfortable playing them Nintendo games, but I'm not going to play them without a score. You know?
Without a what?
Controller.
Oh.
Score. Yeah.
Without a what?
I'm going to go grab a coffee. I'll be right back.
Sorry.
Coffee's closed? I'll be right back. I'm going 7-Eleven then if my coffee's closed.
I mean, I get that the people want to see that content, but I'm not going to hurt my phone playing Nintendo games just because they want to see that content, you know? If you play an iOS and Nintendo game, using the joystick with your phone like that, it peels off your skin eventually.
Stick your thumb in some pudding.
Yeah. So while I get that they want to see the content, there's nothing I can do about it, you know? So my first video got like 84 views. Now we posted what? When was that posted?
Week and a half ago? 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah. And the people just love it.
Then build on that. Go back and look at your first one, which I believe was what, Mario Kart 64?
84 views was 12 days ago.
Build on it. Was that the one on Mario Kart 64?
Yeah, Donkey played Nintendo 64 Mario Kart.
Okay.
Well, no.
Just for grins, why don't you do another one when you get back to the group home next week and see how many views it gets?
Yeah, but I don't want to look like I'm in the front of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I bet that can't be played from the keyboard either, can it?
You can, but it's more of a pain in the ass.
Well, you're not supposed to try to play it using the keyboard in your ass. You're supposed to use it with your hands. That's the problem.
A lot harder. What I meant.
Yeah, I can't seem to find a niche that makes the channel pop.
Sure.
I mean, I'd like to do more repair stuff, but there's no repair stuff coming in at the moment. it takes money to finance the channel.
Well, sure,
So
sure.
you're kind of a catch-22 situation.
Well,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I don't want to make money off of YouTube. I have no reason to. I'm not doing it for that.
Well, I'm not necessarily doing it for that either, but it's just, I'd like to be able to have a little bit larger audience than I currently have. I'd like to be able to do some more content, but there's only so much I can do.
I'm just doing it for the enjoyment of people watching.
I do it because I enjoy getting together with you guys every night. I honestly do. I do it because we teach things to one another. We help out if need be. Occasionally we get pissed off at each other. But we always seem to work it out. We need to get some more women in here, though. I mean,
I'll quote an old friend of mine. It's better to be pissed off than pissed off.
oh, that's true. Yeah.
Well, I talked to my wife today, and she still wants to start her own YouTube channel.
And you need to do everything in your power to talk her out of doing that. Or at least postpone it. Pardon?
Well, I just keep reminding her that you've got to get comfortable with doing all this stuff yourself before you're able to help anybody else.
True.
And that is not a lie. That's a
True.
true statement.
Factual. True. Yeah. Or
I mean,
try
I would
this.
try to help somebody else do a YouTube channel unless I had some experience doing it myself.
Say, honey, I'll be more than glad to help you out. As soon as I hit 500 subscribers, I will help you out. Problem solved.
Next time we see Josh's eyeballs will be cut out.
It's interesting, Ken, you talk about helping people out. The plumber I had here to install the water heater, actually, when he found out that I was playing around with building computers, he was wondering if I would, kind of help him along with building it. I would love to put that on the channel. I would absolutely love to put that on the channel, but I haven't heard anything past the initial interest. So
hopefully he
that'd
gets
be
back.
great. I mean, I would love to put stuff on the channel where people want to put something together.
Sure.
They're not comfortable doing it by themselves.
Like Mitch.
Yes, exactly, like Mitch, exactly. I would love to be able to have somebody either come here or maybe film it at their place or whatever, and we go through the build process. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I could have came out to Delaware and helped me build my computer, I would have done it in a heartbeat.
Well, I appreciate that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of logistics that don't make that happen. So
Right.
that's part of the problem.
Or if you would have been able to come to where I was, I would have been more than happy to have you help me build my computer at my house.
Now, you're out near Pittsburgh, if I remember correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I'm just, real quick, I'm thinking.
Due east of Pittsburgh.
That's due west from me.
Yeah, due west from you.
Not quite, but almost due west.
Monroeville.
But he's basically at one end of Pennsylvania and I'm at the other.
Right.
And Pennsylvania's, at least 300 miles long? Something like that? So you're talking about, anywhere between 3 to 5 hours to drive just one way. So, hey, yeah, I could make an adventure out of it. But
It's not just a job.
yeah.
So I'm saying I would have loved to have been on with you as we build it together,
What little Delaware town are you in there, Jim?
I'm in Wilmington. About roughly 20-ish miles southwest of Philadelphia.
According to our buddy.
A major metropolitan area, not that far from me.
According to our buddy, you are 4 hours and 46 minutes away at 286 miles.
Okay.
About an hour by car.
So I wasn't too far off. I said
No,
3
that's
o'clock.
pretty good guess.
Yeah, 5 hours by car.
Yep.
The thing you gotta remember too, I haven't talked to my dad since 2005. So that would probably be a great experience for me to bond with everybody. You know, if I could have got together with everybody and felt my computer with them. You know,
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'd be a logistical nightmare with this group, but yeah, I understand.
It'll just be happy you actually have a decent computer now.
Yep.
You would only use it instead of your iPad. You don't need to be the jerk here, but I know the iPad's convenient, like when you're resting or whatever. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I've got an iPad too, so you know, I understand.
I got one around. I got a tablet. I don't think it's an iPad. Somewhere. We only got that so she could watch her Filipino stuff, and now she doesn't even do that anymore. She watches it on the TV in there on the Roku.
I got a Kindle Paperwhite someplace, if I can find it. My wife wanted it. She did a lot of reading. She liked to read a lot. But it turned out reading the book was much easier than using the frickin' Kindle. So.
I can imagine.
Which, in retrospect, doesn't surprise me.
Oh, good. We're saved by the bell.
I've heard that.
Can you guys not hear the TV? Yeah,
No,
you
no.
can't. But you can hear the ding of the phone.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, the phone's a lot closer.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
I can hear just a tiny bit of the TV noise in the background, but everything's quiet.
I had forgot today. I had queued Carrie up to watch it, and then I got busy doing something in the other bedroom, and I was trying to watch a television show that was on at the same time. And there's a woman on the TV show, and I'm hearing a man's voice, and I'm like, who's in my house? So then I'm like, what is going on? And it dawned on me when I heard, hello everybody and welcome to my show. It's May 13th, Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, I queued Carrie up. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you know, I will definitely give him this. He is quite the personality. He's quite the showman. I do not have those skills.
I can second that. I understand that feeling.
And he actually did get something built or done today a little bit.
Inconceivable.
Princess Bride.
Send a telegram to the president.
Anybody here what Netflix
so we're going to recognize you in the chat room.
Don't hold your breath. He really isn't looking at chat that much anymore.
And you haven't sent him enough money yet. So, Gary, what was your question?
Anybody hear about Netflix today?
Netflix today. No, I did not.
Yes, they said if you don't like working there, we can always replace you.
If you don't, who? What? One more time in English, please.
Netflix had problems with Chappelle with some of his comedy,
Right.
and people were upset about that. They came out with a letter today, and it's on their was on their website. It said if you don't like the way we run the company, you most certainly may get a new job someplace else.
True. It's like, what's his name? Kanye West, I think is how you say it. He said, if you don't let this one guy on this award show, I'm not doing it. Guess who ain't doing the show?
Yeah. Kanye has a rather inflated sense of his own importance.
Yeah.
Plus he likes Trump.
Did you guys check out did you guys check out that channel that I was talking about earlier?
That's about his third channel, Josh. It's nothing new. I appreciate you wanting to help everyone out, but that's about that kid's third channel.
Who are we talking about?
Zach.
Oh, okay.
The Fight for Patriotism, I believe, is his newest channel.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
He's got some severe disabilities. He can't speak. He speaks using a machine that I don't even know what it is.
Very like Stephen Hawking.
Sort of, kind of, yes. He's a really smart kid.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he gets drug into some things that I'll shut up because I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. Shut up.
It'd be like me trying to teach you how to invest your money. I have no knowledge of how to do it, but I'm listening to people that are trying to tell me how to do it.
That's what I have my wife for. She's much smarter than me when it comes to that.
Well,
I'm completely serious.
No, I understand.
But when it comes to financial stuff, no, here's my financial philosophy. I'm like a drunken sailor on shore leave. Okay, I have money, I spend it. End of story. My wife is much smarter than I am when it comes to that stuff.
no, the only reason I brought it up was because I thought he was a cool kid. You know?
Yeah, but Josh, I'm not getting involved in this, but the problem is every time you bring something up, you need somebody on this group to help you.
Yeah.
And they haven't brought it up. Alex or Ken haven't been brought up that you brought it up for them.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's not cool.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, when it comes to money, I tried doing some of my own investments years and years ago. And I just will not keep focused on it enough to do a good job at it. And I was fortunate to find a young fellow after we moved to Vegas who was helping me manage my investments. And he's done a good job for me. And I have trusted him, and he's repaid my trust. Because it's set up so that he makes money when I'm happy.
Well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah, my wife's got somebody, I don't remember exactly who it is that she's got, but he's been doing her stuff for a while. But she was smart enough to do investment stuff. Me, never.
When we lived in Tennessee, I was using a fellow that worked for Morgan Stanley back there.
And Brand.
The only thing he ever did, he wanted to buy and sell all the time to churn everything to make commission.
Mm.
And I soon got tired of that.
Yeah, I can see that.
But he was making money and I was maybe treading water if I was lucky. So,
there we go. Guess if I hit the right button, that would
there's
help.
that damn guy sleeping in the grass again.
I'm in a chair. It was comfortable. You've heard of the fish that clean your feet? Well, I was going for the birds to clean my skin. I think I took it a little too far.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit, Clement. Just a wee bit.
Yeah, when I showed up at my class reunion, they said, "Oh, you're all skin and bones." I said, "I'm all bones, no skin." Why is... There we go. Wow, it's that long of a delay on YouTube tonight. My
Yeah, it
goodness.
is. It's like 24, 25 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
It's amazing.
at least.
Yeah.
Golly, holy camoly.
Hey, you know what? With that picture again, you could vie for Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
And he died at the head of Jeff Dunham.
Who?
Jeff
Jeff
Dunham.
Dunham.
Oh, yeah.
He's a comedian on YouTube.
That's Jeff Dunham. He's got a whole list of them. He's got Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. He's got Peanut. He's got Bubba J. Walter.
Jalapeno?
Pardon me?
Was
Jose Jalapeno, yes. On his steak.
On the stick. Yeah.
I have never understood how you could do that.
You know, he has 2 sticks now.
And the old guy,
Walter.
Walter, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Walter, I think of all of them.
He's also
You
had,
can relate.
Pardon me?
I was asking Jeff, he can relate.
Yep.
Okay.
My favorite is he was over in the Middle East someplace. And he actually did a thing on it when we got back here. And they told him he wasn't going on stage with Ahmed.
Really?
So he went on with Ahmed, the dead French terrorist.
Yep.
The French terrorist?
Yeah.
It was funny.
It very end, he goes, check me out in the back. And it says made in China, which it doesn't, but you know. But this place, because the camera went around and everybody had machine guns. All the time.
And then, of course, one of his lesser-known characters is Sweet Daddy D.
He did it only one time, I think, or 1 year.
Yeah, I think he only did it for
27-second delay. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's substantial.
Yeah. Make sure I set this up right.
He's had a new one too. From that computers, but you know, he's clicking like he's king.
Now, did you make them by himself or how?
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I see why. Jesus, criminy.
Why? What did you do wrong now?
Somehow my latency got set back to normal latency.
Holy crap.
Holy crap.
I said, oh crap.
Holy Shiite. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Oh, holy moly. Ay caramba. Well, we are streaming now for 1 hour and 42 minutes. I'm waiting for my friend to get back to me. Okay, he's getting ready to do the Windows Media Creation tool. He's asking, how am I going to know what version of Windows to install? It will match. Yes, it will match.
It's not going to matter. The machine has a Windows license embedded in it. It will bypass it. It will bypass him even having to ask which one.
90% through Windows Home, I bet.
Yeah, most of them are not at home. Yeah, absolutely.
But he's not going to get a choice, like he said.
Yeah, he's not going to get a choice. I forget exactly what the sequence is, but there's not going to be a screen where he selects which version of Windows. Because during the initial boot up and going through the install, it'll query the machine for whatever license it has embedded in it, which is typically home. Not always, but typically.
I like
You won't have to worry about it. It'll just work.
Like on my HP laptop, a few months back, it just went.
It bypassed it. You didn't even see the screen.
And when I reinstalled Windows on there, it went to Windows Home, did not ask me. That's what was on the laptop.
Right.
That's what's embedded in the
I
laptop.
had upgraded to Pro and I had to hunt down the damn key later. And then after everything else was done. But it does not even ask you if it's embedded in the system.
Did YouTube update today?
For an X360, it would be embedded in there.
What little gremlin's gotten into my machine that redid that? Man, this is going to bug me. All right. I am going to end this stream.
That big.
Yes, Mr. Cheek, who's not said anything.
That brings up the question. So you have a laptop that has Windows 10 Home that you want to fresh install, but you want to fresh install it with Pro. And
it
ain't going to do that.
It can be done. It's a little convoluted, but it can be done. The problem is that if you have to wipe it for any reason, you got to redo the whole process again.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you buy a legitimate upgrade version of Windows 10, that will go into the BIOS unit there.
So I'm going real quick.
It did not. That's what I did. I bought this machine with Windows 10 Home on it initially from Costco.
Right.
Later on, I shelled out the bucks to upgrade it to Pro. Bought it from Microsoft.
You got like $120 one, right?
Yeah, it was 100 and something.
Okay.
And it did not update it in the BIOS.
I have had it every time do it. But
So, and I was lucky. I was finally able to locate the upgrade key, and I thought I had lost it, and I was going to be pissed because I didn't want to spend another $100 to upgrade it, and I wouldn't have upgraded again. I mean, once was enough.
I think I'm just going to end this straight away because if I'm going to sit here for 27 seconds for the outro to run for 15 seconds to kick over to the other one 27 seconds later, that could take a while.
I mean, I ain't gonna get to see the dancing girls shake their behinds.
Okay, I'll wait and let the doggone. You're gonna have to wait about 54 seconds. There we go. There we go. Now you got to wait about 15 seconds. Meanwhile, I'm gonna really turn into a bag of bones.
So he has done posted his thing yet?
I don't think so.
No, Doug doesn't post his till in the morning.
There we go.
He doesn't like to post it till like 2 hours before the stream starts.
Yeah.
I would agree with you. That's when he was doing like tomorrow quote. He would, picture and computer. He did do that earlier. It seems. We actually had a project to work on.